Welcome to Fantasia, home of the melodious. My name's Azallea, and today gonna be bringing you guys another duel commentary. This time playing against my friend Zom and using Lunalights. So hopefully we'll be able to get a pretty strong field first turn. He's been testing Metalfoes lately, so I'm gonna assume that's what he's playing. Alright, let's see what we can do with this hand. We can easily go for a Cat Dancer, which is definitely not a bad option to have. And we can also go for a Dark Claw, but just what to search with this Tenki. I'm pretty sure I want to search for the, pretty sure I'm going to search for a Lunalight Tiger. So first we're going to search the Fusion Substitute, I believe is the best one to go for here, because I can White Rabbit into Black Sheep and then Fusion Substitute for that. And if Dark Claw or Cat Dancer get destroyed, I'll have Fusion Substitute just to recycle them very easily. So we're gonna go for Fusion Substitute right here, real quick. Bring out the Cat Dancer. We're gonna put it in defense mode, just in case he starts swarming the field with large monsters. Hopefully he doesn't make a Aura Hulk if he's playing Metalfoes. That would kind of suck. Alright, so we do have the mass change second, which is pretty good. So we can use this Tenki to add a Lunalight Tiger from our deck to our hand. The reason I'm doing this is because Tiger can go in the scale and bring back Black Sheep. And now with Black Sheep on the field, we can actually mass change second, discard the Lunalight White Rabbit to mass change the Black Sheep into a Dark Claw. And this is a pretty good field. As you saw, we started with 5 cards, we end with 5 cards, although I guess Tenki doesn't really count. But even so, going the -1 for the Dark Claw is actually pretty good. And he's apparently gonna be putting kaijus into his deck now to get rid of cards like Dark Claw, problematic cards like Dark Claw. But okay, so starting off with the Gofu, summoning 2 tokens, placing 1 in attack mode for some reason. He's gonna pop them, I believe, with his pendulum scales, so no real worries about that. Gofu is a really good card. So Gofu, what it does is you can just special summon from your hand if you control no other monsters, and you can summon 2 tokens, basically, for free. And what Metalfoes do is they use these tokens to just pop them with their scales and get their spell and trap set up in the back row, or you can do what Zom's doing and just summon the Kuraz, and Kuraz will be able to pop the 2 tokens to net him 2 draws. But the thing is, I have Dark Claw on the field. Oh yeah, well he can destroy Dark Claw, but the thing is, with Dark Claw on the field, if he didn't pop Dark Claw, what he would do is he'd draw and then Dark Claw banish cards from his hand, which would have been really good for me, but no, unfortunately he's smart enough to pop the Dark Claw as well. But now, the situation I was talking about previously, where I have a Dark Claw in the grave now, so I can use, next turn I can get another draw with this Fusion Substitute. So basically I get 2 draws for next turn, and that is not that bad. So he set the Metalfoes combination using his Metalfoes in his scale, and he sets 2 other back row. Don't really know what the back row are, but I don't think it really matters. I think I have a really good shot at just going for a ton of damage right now. Because what I could do is I could scale the Lunalight Wolf, and that can just potentially give me a ton of attack points for my Panther Dancer. So if I activate Wolf and I banish, let's say, oh, well that's perfect. I can make a Leo Dancer. Let's see if I want to make a Leo Dancer, because I have the Fusion Recovery as well, so there's that. So if I Polymerization here and I get the Cat Dancer and the blue cat to make Panther Dancer, I can Fusion Recovery to get the Poly and the blue cat back. And what I'll do is I'll scale the Wolf, banish the White Rabbit and probably the Black Sheep as well. and then as long as the Panther Dancer on the field, make the Leo Dancer, pendulum summon the blue cat, and then swing for a ton of damage. I think that is what I'm going to do. So if this goes through, that'll be great. If it doesn't, well, that'd be a shame. Alright, so sending the blue cat and using the fusion recovery for the polymerization and the blue cat. I think Zom's talking about the tokens that he has. I think he bought Monarch structure decks or whatever, and he's never had a use for the tokens in that structure deck, since he doesn't really play Monarchs. So there's that. Going for the Leo Dancer right here. Gonna banish the white rabbit and the black sheep, and now I'm gonna pendulum summon. Oh, I can actually bring back I can bring back Cat Dancer. That's pretty cool. Well, that'd make me a Panther Dancer. If I Panther Dancer attack this twice, then this attack twice, isn't that game? Let me think. So Panther Dancer's how much attack? Oops. She's in my banish zone, so she is 28. So attacking twice into Karaz is 800 damage. That would actually be perfectly game right there. Unless, of course, he has back row that can do stuff. So we might actually do that instead of just swinging with Leo Dancer. Let's do that. So let's activate this. We'll bring back the Cat Dancer. Making another Panther Dancer is actually not bad. Because Panther Dancer can attack all of his special summon monsters, or all of his monsters twice each, which is going to be really good for me. Because what I can do is... Oh, actually, I can just pendulum summon the blue cat first. Double the attack of Leo Dancer, and then fuse. Yeah, we'll do that. So, blue cat's effect's going to activate, make Leo Dancer 7,000 attack. We're going to activate the polymerization. And then go for a Panther Dancer here. I think he knows what's gonna happen here. So Panther Dancer can now attack everything twice, and I'm gonna go straight for that damage. I'm gonna attack the Karaz twice. She's actually 29 because of the Tenki. I didn't calculate that in, so it's actually getting 1,000 damage right here. A lot of damage. If he has anything like what was it, Metalfoes counter, I believe, that special summons something from the deck. If he does have that, yeah, there we go. I can attack that monster twice with the Panther Dancer and just continue on attacking until he has no more monsters. And once he has no more, Leo Dancer will be able to finish things off pretty easily. So Panther Dancer is just going to continue attacking and destroy it on the second time around, and she just continues gaining more and more attack, and Leo Dancer will swing for game, hopefully. There we go. Alright, that was a pretty short and sweet duel. That was kind of nice, unexpected outcome, really. So as you guys can tell, I didn't really have a solid visualization of what I wanted my field to be before I went in with my plays. I kind of just went with the flow, worked with what I had, and tried to account for what my opponent was going to be able to do. And that brings me to a really important point, where you should have enough knowledge about your opponent's deck to account for the possibilities of them having a defense, or the possibilities of them having a comeback, what cards allow them to do that, and when they might be able to activate them. So I knew that Metalfoes counter was a card, and that if I destroyed his monster, he could potentially summon another monster and block himself off from further damage and a possible OTK. So that's why I went for the Panther Dancer instead of just attacking with the Leo Dancer. All these very little pieces of information can actually make a very big difference in the outcome of your duel, because if I were to invest all of my resources in the field and it got potentially wiped because I couldn't OTK my opponent, then I am out of luck and out of plays for the next turn. So these kinds of things are very important to keep in mind, especially when you're playing a very combo based, OTK based deck like Lunalights. And with that, I really want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe for more Lunalight content, and leave a comment down below letting me know what I can do to improve. And until next time, take care.